Hare Krishna. My name is Radha Archana Mataji, and today I'm going to talk to you about why bad things happen to good people. At the outset, there's a little difference also. Sometimes people ask why good things happen to bad people. But when that is asked, there's a little bit of envy in that because you don't want good to happen to anybody. But when you say, why do bad things happen to good people? There is concern, there is care, there is compassion, and that is truly what life is about. Understand there is never all good and there's never all bad. And therefore, there's nothing that's all peaceful, all pleasure, and there's nothing that's all pain. It's a cycle. It's a way of life. In life, there are three activities, karma. There are three ways of doing things. A, we work according to the nature of law. That's called karma. And science has also told us that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So also in life, no matter what action you do, we have to face the reaction. Karma is when we work according to the laws of nature. There's something called vikarma. Vikarma is when we act against the laws of nature. That is sinful. Karma is pious activity. Vikarma is sinful activities. And there's a third way of functioning, and that is called akarma, which means transcendental work that I do. My action to please the Lord, where I am not the center. Everything I do is dovetailed around that Supreme Personality of Godhead, around Krishna who created me. Actually, I don't deserve this much that I've got in my life, but somehow in my everyday life, I forget to thank him. I have no time. I have time for everything else, but I somehow forget Krishna. There's a very beautiful story in scriptures. It's about the sage. He sat on the bank of the Ganges and he was meditating. Just one set of clothes, his dhoti, his that vastra that takes on top, and his kaupin, the unstitched underwear. And there was a passerby who came and told him, "Oh, you're going to wear a wet kaupin? Let me give you a dry piece of cloth." The sage thought for a moment, then he accepted it. He took his dry kaupin and he put his wet kaupin for hanging for drying. And while he was meditating, he heard some noise and he realized a rat had come to nibble at his cloth. He was distracted. So he goes up to this man and he says, "Hey, look, you gave me a piece of cloth, but it's hampering my meditation." And this man said, "No problem, the mouse is troubling you. Just get a cat, the mouse will run away." And the sage thought that's a good idea. So he gets a cat and again he sits to meditate. Now this cat comes in front of him and cat starts saying meow, meow, making noise. And the sage says, "Now what?" The cat needs some milk. So he again goes to this man and he says, "Look, I have a cat, but this cat is also not allowing me to meditate." He says, "That's not a problem, just get a cow. Any amount of milk, the cat is going to be satisfied." The sage thinks this is a superb idea. He gets a cow and now he's sitting and meditating. But moo, the cow comes and he says, "Now what?" The cow says, "Who's going to milk me?" So he goes to his friend and his friend says, "Not a problem, just marry, get a wife, she will take care of all the chores." And the sage thinks it's a terrific idea. He marries, the wife comes, now wife is going to milk the cow, the milk will go to the cat will take care of the mouse, and his kaupin will be drying nicely. But what happens is this wife who comes, she says, "Are you going to sit on the bank of the Ganges and meditate all the time? Aren't you going to go and work?" And the sage says, "Yes, I need to go look for a job." And when he gets a job, like all of us, we are so busy collecting, we are so busy getting everything, knowing very well that at the end of this life, nothing, no matter what, is going to go with us. And then he realizes, I have forgotten, I have no time for my meditation. In life, all our stories are like this. It's always better to go through the austerity of a wet piece of cloth than accumulate so much and find no time for God and then keep wondering, why are you doing this to me, God? Why I am being so good? Understand it's karma. Some action in my previous lifetime, I have to pay for it in this lifetime. What I am today is because of some sinful activity, of the fact that I've got this human body. I must have sinned in my previous life. But this human form of body is the only chance that I have to finish all my karma and return, go back to Godhead. And then there'll be nothing like why bad things happen out there. When I return back and go to God's kingdom, there is only good awaiting me. Hare Krishna.